Yeah, yep.
Hi, guys, and welcome to the 4th episode of Neighbors at Night. My name's Stephanie Cox,
I'm Nate Weber.
and yeah, what's up today? I'm stressed.
You're stressed?
I'm very stressed.
I'm the opposite of stressed. Yeah, I'm chilling. Today was a good day. My legs are a little sore. Had some physical conditioning for the ROTC class that I'm in. That was fun. Kind of, but not really, because my legs hurt like all the time now. But other than that, I feel like I'm getting thinner, kind of. Not yet. It's been a week. We'll see how it goes. But I don't know. Why are you stressed, Steph? Tell me.
All right, so we're doing a short film, and
Okay.
it just seems like we don't have a lot of time to do everything. And we're just stressing out. This morning we finished our script and we turned it in. We started reaching out to actors, and I think we found our main characters, 2 main characters.
Is it Leo?
What?
Is it Leo?
No.
Leo DiCaprio?
No. I was like, do you know like acting majors? But
Oh my god.
yeah, we're gonna start shooting. I think Sunday now,
Right.
and we're getting stressed out with checking out equipment and stuff, and yeah, that's how my day.
I was
been
gonna say,
going.
because like last year I took we talked about it in episode 2, I believe. I took like a movie making class or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Those guys go hard.
Oh yeah.
Like they don't mess around whatsoever. So obviously, good luck to you
Thank you.
in that. So yeah.
So speaking of movies,
Oh,
that's what we're gonna be talking
are we
about
getting into
today.
the topic already? Crap.
Movies and music and stuff.
Okay.
Because, I really don't know what kind of music you listen to, actually.
Me, let me tell you, it's like going through a musical time machine. If you're getting the vibe that I'm
I'm not
down.
getting the vibe that you're putting down at all.
So are we just gonna? Do you just want me to go ahead and dive into what type of music I listen to?
Yeah, because I honestly don't really know.
So, okay.
Like, if I see you walking to class and you have your, like, earbuds in or whatever, like, what are you normally jamming to?
Kind of depends on the day. Like, if I woke up, I'm tired, I'm pissed off. Definitely Dragon Force. It's not like heavy metal. It kind of, but kind of isn't. Okay, to the people that have played Guitar Hero 3 and know the song Through the Fire and Flames, that's Dragon Force. Jameson's giving me the thumbs up. That song is so bad. Like, if you, like, honestly, I know I'm trying not to talk as much as I do in the other episodes, but, like, literally, like, if you just go and you, like, zone in to each part of the song, it's nuts. Like, you have a dude, and I looked up, like them playing it live, and it's just ridiculous. One guy, like, they have 2 guitars, I'm pretty sure. Both guys are just absolutely shredding. The drummer is just going nuts. Like, he doesn't stop the entire song. And then the singer's obviously good. But that's when I'm in a pissed off mood. Other than that, I like country a lot. I mean,
I think I did know that.
typical Harrison type
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, so I guess I'm not the typical.
Yeah, you're the outlier. No, I like country.
I don't mind listening to country,
Yeah.
but like I don't listen to it like on my own terms. It's
Yeah.
kind of like if I listen to it, I'm like, okay, cool, like this is
I
fine.
would say, but
I'll jam to any music.
I would say,
really.
here's my thing. I'm a new country. Thomas Rhett, he has great songs. Don't get me wrong. Not throwing any disrespect to Thomas Rhett, like he's gonna see this podcast. But if he ever does, no disrespect. But I don't. That to me, that's like I think he is following a very thin line of country and pop. You know what I mean? When I say like country, I mean like Alabama. You ever heard of that band? Like Song of the South, Dixieland. Like, oh my God.
Well,
Steph.
I think if I probably heard the songs, I'd probably recognize them. But I don't know.
They're really it's awesome. But other than that, like, I think you do know this part. I'm a big Elvis fan.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big Elvis fan. My parents drove 8 hours out of our way on a vacation so we could go to Elvis's house in Tennessee, which was dope.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Elvis. Can sing a bunch of his songs that I will not be performing today on this podcast. Will not be doing that.
Maybe another day.
Maybe another day. But yeah, that's enough about me and my music. Oh, time out. I have one thing. I'm a big believer. Have you ever heard this thing? If you like listen to classical music while you study, like it's supposed to like help you retain the information.
I actually do like listening to just like instrumentals
Like, not gonna
sometimes.
lie, like if someone's shredding, I don't know if this is classical, but shredding on the piano, like a nice like piano, like
Yeah.
relaxes me. I listen to it when I study.
Yeah, no,
Like,
when I like will do homework or something. When I was in nursing, I would do this a lot cuz like I would have to study
yeah,
pretty much. So, I'd listen to this one artist. I can't think of his name, but he just does piano covers of like popular songs.
really.
And I really enjoyed listening to that while I'm studying and stuff. I need to find, I think it's The Theorist, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, if you're ever studying, that's really good to listen to.
I don't know, just piano, like a nice soothing. This is gonna sound so freaking weird, but soothing piano, like it does. And like Ethan Hartman, not trying to shout out people from high school all the time, but like he's the one that started it. Like got me on it. He's like, dude, listen to classical music when you study. You'll retain the information. You'll feel so much better. Did it?
Yeah, my roommate Kay, whenever like I'll go downstairs and actually like do my homework and stuff, and she'll like put on music, and she'll normally put on like instrumentals or like classical
Really?
when she studies and stuff. Like, I think that's a pretty well known thing, and I mean it makes sense that because like you don't want to listen to like songs with words and stuff, you'll probably get distracted and whatnot. So
I was about to say, I love Kay. I'm sorry, I know I've dominated like the conversation a little too much, but the one thing I'd like to say about Kay, in my life, she's the only, because like I think we were all going out one night, and like I think you just got back from work, so you went upstairs to like go get dressed or something. I don't know, but I literally sat with
I think I
Kay
remember this. Yeah.
and we just jammed out. Like we literally just sat like in your living room, no TV, like some like stuff that happens before, I don't know, like not 21st century type stuff, where we didn't have our phones and we just listened to music. And it was so cool because it like listening to her type of music was so cool. And then I played some of my jams, and like I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, she listens to good music. I like she listens to a lot of like rock and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And my other roommate Kat listens to a lot of like R&B and like chiller music, and I feel like I fall right in the middle.
Right in the
Probably
middle.
more towards Kat for the most part, but I fall right towards the middle. So like
Really?
I can jam with both of them pretty much.
I'll say.
But I think my number one like group or like artist that I listen to would be Brockhampton. Have you ever heard of Brockhampton?
Brockhampton, that's the guy like.
It's like I think there's like 14 of them.
Like
They call themselves a boy band, and they met on like a Kanye West like fan website
really
thing.
like it's one of their songs, isn't it? Like Drew Barrymore or something. No, I don't
I don't
know.
think so.
He's laughing. I don't know. That's my buddy Sid. Sid tells me all that stuff. Sid
What
told
are
me
they laughing
Brockhampton. I don't
at?
know. Probably because I got it wrong.
What are they laughing at?
I don't know, but it's making me super.
I
Like,
feel self-conscious in here now.
I was
But
about to say.
no, I love Brockhampton, and they
I was
met
gonna say,
online.
Mike's on the ground now. I'm just gonna sit here and just stare into the room for a good 15 seconds to assert my dominance.
As I was saying, Nate,
I'm sorry.
they met online, and they all like moved to LA together, and they're making it really big now, especially because like TikTok's a thing, and I feel like songs.
They're TikTokers.
No, they're not.
I was gonna
But
say.
songs like will blow up on there, and it makes like people popular from that. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
their song "Sugar," which isn't like their best song. It's a good song. It's definitely not their best, but that one like blew up on TikTok, and a lot of people kind of know who they are, but it kind of makes me angry because like "Sugar's" the only one they know, and there's so much.
Really?
There's
Yeah,
so
I
many
don't know,
more
like,
great songs that
I
you
don't
gotta
know if I
listen
could
to.
jam out to a song called Sugar. Like I don't know if I could do that.
It's not what you're thinking. I don't
Oh,
think.
really?
They are a good mix between like Kanye West, Tyler the Creator, and I feel like I want to add one more in there, but definitely those two. They're a
Mhm.
good mix between them because I like both Kanye and Tyler, but
Yeah.
so like Brockhampton's the perfect mix, and I love them, and like their music's so like bipolar within one song, which I love.
Really? I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I just listen to type of songs that are like the titles of them are called like "Soldiers Through the Wasteland," like and it's a bop. Like I'm sitting there in my 2001. Oh, sorry. Did you ever see my new car? Real quick,
Yeah.
the
Wait.
Buick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
that's like your car now?
yeah, oh, yeah, like that's all mine, baby. Like,
What happened
could
to your
you?
red car?
Well,
Jake has it now?
long story short, Jake's on some black ice, going to work in Indy, hit a guardrail. There's a bunch of structural damage to his car.
Jeez.
So it ended up being totaled, and the car that I put money into.
How did we start talking about your
I don't know,
car?
but I was gonna say like literally because like dude, like it's just like I want to point out like I'm listening to straight like a song called "Soldiers Through the Wasteland" and like a 2001 Buick LeSabre. Like that's a straight grandpa car, man. Like I don't know.
Dude, I felt weird in my old 2000 Corolla listening to like weird ass music when I was in high school.
It's like people are looking over like I feel like when I'm driving on the highway and like they see like a nice Buick just like going like sorry mom like 85 90 on the highway. Like they're like that shouldn't be going that fast. And honestly it probably shouldn't, but I don't know. I don't know how we got on the topic of cars. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
no, I don't know, but
But
I think
that's why we're neighbors at night, Steph.
that's why we're neighbors at night.
Because we do random shit. Okay, take it away. I'm talking too much.
I think my favorite way to discover new music is music festivals. I think, and to meet new people. I'm a big, like, I should be a spokesperson for Bonnaroo because of how much I hype it up.
Bonner is the one where they're like in a bunch of like igloos, right?
No. I heard Jameson actually laugh.
Okay, I don't know.
No, well, you camp out, and
Oh.
what they're best known for is like the entrance. It has like that arc when you're walking
Is
through,
this a
and it
place
says
where
like
like you
Bonnaroo.
and Emily like you guys? I saw your Snapchat story, so it was like
Yeah,
12 at night, and like
yeah,
you guys
dude.
are on the highway, and like the traffic from the highway is literally because of Bonnaroo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Like,
Well,
that's
we
nuts.
like got there at 3 a.m, so traffic wasn't too bad.
Oh.
We were able to like get in and like get our tent and just sleep. But it's once like the gates open to the main like venue, which is called Centeroo.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's open until like Sunday night. It goes all night. It's normally the nighttime. It's like the EDM like music and stuff like that. But yeah, music festivals are great for finding new music. If you go like during the day when like smaller bands are playing and stuff, like
Really?
that's a great way to find new music. And especially at Bonnaroo, they have so like many different genres of music. What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking about like the next thing I'm gonna say because like okay, so the one music festival. I love music. I think I'm gonna get kind of weird here. Like people can definitely like express themselves through music, and I think music is like a good way like to let yourself out. Granted, I'm never ever gonna write a song about my feelings because I don't know how, and two like, do I look like someone that's gonna write a song about their feelings? Absolutely not. But anyway, so I'm just saying like when you said music festival, do you know what Tomorrowland is?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
It's like I'm pretty sure.
Is it like EDM?
Yeah, it's like an EDM. I don't know if it's like a music festival like of EDM, but like literally like it's a bunch of like it's like
I
there's
think so.
like there's EDM there, whatever it is. I don't know where Tomorrowland is, but it sounds like a great.
Do you guys
place.
know in there? It is a EDM. Mike
is it
says
music
yeah.
festival? Oh, sweet, but no, I kid you not. On Twitter, like I don't know when it was, but you know who Shaquille O'Neal is? Shaq.
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay, I'm just saying. The dude
I do know
the
who
dude
that
is
is.
7 foot and sitting there rocking out to EDM. Like you have to watch it. Like after this, I had to show you, and he's literally just going nuts. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. That Tomorrowland would be one music festival I'd go to.
There's also like Electric Forest. That's a EDM festival. It's also camping, I'm pretty sure.
That'd be
But
crazy.
yeah.
I don't know. Just
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to Bonnaroo again this summer, which I'm super excited about. because it's gonna be a good time.
It's just a good time.
But yeah,
I was say, I don't know. You're definitely like, whenever you post stuff about like music festivals, like it looks like you have a good time.
oh yeah,
And it makes me like want to go buy a ticket,
yeah.
even though already in my
That's
head,
why I was like, I just should be a spokesperson.
even though like in my head, like I know I'm not gonna buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not just gonna sit there roasting in the sun like this, hunched over, like, oh, dude, like I can't do that. You know what I mean?
I
Like
don't
you,
know. Well, a lot of like
like
the good bands and like people that a lot of people know like play towards the nighttime, so it's like not that bad.
oh,
Well, I guess it'd still be sunny
honestly,
for a lot of
that's my
people.
thing. Like,
But
I don't want to have to like buy like a ticket and like me not know who. And I know they put out like the lists or whatever, but like still, like,
what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I don't know.
I don't know. Do we want to transition to movies?
I do, because Mike and Jameson are probably gonna laugh at me because I can't stop talking about this movie I watched the other day. He just said, "Oh my god." I watched this. What was it? Wednesday night. I started watching it during Jameson's podcast, and it's called Triangle, and it is the most insane movie ever. Let me tell you about this.
Okay.
So, spoiler alert for anyone, but it's still like, if you're gonna watch it, it's still gonna be like an insane movie. I can't stop thinking about it because like whoever wrote it like had a crazy mind. But it's about this girl. Her name's Jess, and she has a son, and she gets invited on a boat trip with her friends, and so she goes to the harbor, gets on this boat, and then this big storm comes, knocks over their boat, and then even one of them died, I'm pretty sure,
So,
but
like,
she wasn't that big.
I got to. Is it like the Bermuda Triangle? Is that
No.
really okay?
No. Well, I mean, it might be
I
part
don't
of
know,
it,
just
but
triangle, ship, boat, whatever you want to call it. My glasses are on my forehead now. Didn't think he'd switch the camera, but I don't know. That's just what I assumed. But yeah, I mean, it sounds dope. Continue. Like,
it sounds dope already.
it
Okay.
does.
Well, so they're all like standing on like the bottom of the boat because it's flipped over, and this weird ship appears out of nowhere, like this huge ship, and it has this mysterious passenger on. So, but they board the boat because like they didn't really have anything else to do. And so these weird things start happening, and then the mysterious passenger ends up like starting to kill them. And
so it just like flipped like 180. Like,
yeah,
just like
so
that.
this mysterious passenger is killing them, and until Jess, the girl, defeats the killer. But right before that, the killer goes, "You have to kill them all to reset the loop." And then the killer falls off of the boat. And then the group of friends plus Jess reappears on the boat while like Jess is the mysterious passenger, right? So they board the boat again. Jess has to kill them to reset the loop. So she kills them all.
So she kills her friends.
Yes, she kills them all. And then they reappear again. And she tries everything. Everything has been done already. And so she finally becomes the mysterious killer that falls off the boat to where she goes back to her son. And then you find out.
I'm just trying to like piece everything.
I know, it's so crazy. You have to watch it. But so she goes back to her son, and you see her and her son like in the house, and you find out that she's an abusive mother. So she goes in to kill herself, right?
Yeah.
And she like killed herself in front of her son. And so she's telling her son like, "Oh, it's okay, it's just a bad dream," or whatever. So she puts her dead body in the trunk of her car. And then
Like,
her and her son are driving, and they end up getting in a car crash, which killed the son. And then there was the body in the back. So they just thought there was those two like in the car. And then she goes back to the harbor, resetting the entire loop.
So like, that's a tough one to put my mind around. I mean,
You have to watch
it
it.
sounds amazing.
You have to watch it. It's on
sounds
YouTube
cool.
for free, actually.
Really? I looked it up. 2009 fantasy mystery.
Liam Hemsworth is in it, which kind of, I was like, dang. He's one of like the people on the boat trip.
Liam Hemsworth, he's not Thor, is he? That's
No.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah.
Liam can go.
But
he can go buy himself a new house or something
I
like that.
can't stop thinking about that movie because it was just so insane. Like whoever wrote it it was just amazing. I loved it.
I feel ya. Hear me out. Yeah, I just, like, granted, I love movies that there's always a hero at the end, but, like, do we ever think where there's just, this is going to sound super, super dark, but, like, and I'm not trying to be weird. Like,
there's not really a hero at the end.
Like, not like that, but I'm saying, like, in real worlds, like, real life, like, is someone gonna, like, get taken over on a ship or something like that, and, like...
The whole point of it was very psychological, like what's going on. And it's almost like she probably had like a mental illness or something.
Like I feel like this is gonna sound so stupid and so wrong, but like, and I'm trying to like preface this in the right way, like that I'm not like messed up in the head. But I low-key would honestly kind of like to see a movie where like there is no like, I'm saying in general, not to this movie. I'm saying like there is no like happy ending. You know what I mean?
Watch Triangle. There almost isn't an ending.
Cause like I don't know, like, I'm like too tired of like people like oh, this guy takes over the ship or something. Just an example, not like, and then the guys fight him off and he's a superhero. Like no, dude, like.
Then watch Triangle.
Triangle, okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, dog. Also, the other week, I watched WALL-E for the first time. Have you seen that movie, the Pixar movie? It is probably the best Pixar movie ever.
I'm immediately gonna get shunned.
Do you know what it is though? Like
yeah,
the robot.
Like the dude, the robot. I mean, I've seen like.
Dude.
I don't know.
The robot, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. It's super. Like oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Like the visuals and the story is so great, and I just want to watch it over and over again. I want to watch it for the first time again. I have a lot of movies that I want to watch for the first time again, you know?
For the first time again?
Yeah.
How would you do that if you already watched it?
Yeah, I know, but...
Oh, you're saying like hypothetically.
Like I wish I could erase my memory.
I was like, Seth, we can't do that. Like that's not possible.
I want to erase my memory just so I can watch these movies for the first time again. I was telling my friends, this sounds terrible. If I ever get like Alzheimer's or anything... I'm just going to watch my favorite movies over and over again.
But how would you know what your favorite movies are?
Well, hopefully maybe one day I'll have a friend like you to tell me, hey, you got to watch these.
Like, I don't know. This is crossing the line. So like, and obviously you can do some editing, but like, what if like we're both just in a home, in a nursing home, and we are just fucking shit up in there? we're rolling out on our like electric scooters. But I don't know.
Dude, yeah, we should go in the same like home when we're old.
That'd be sweet.
That'll be so much fun. All of our friends, they'll be like living in a dorm or something again.
like you and Jenna room, like me and like I don't know.
Yes.
But I don't know. I'm gonna say this about movies. I'm a big fan of amazingly, stupidly funny, awful movies. And you know what I'm gonna say. You better know what I'm gonna say.
Do I know your favorite movie? Is this your favorite movie? What you're about to say?
Can you say it first?
Me say it?
Yeah.
Step Brothers?
No.
Really?
Think about it.
I still think I thought it was Step Brothers.
I love Step Brothers. It's a good movie, but think about it. What did I preface my tennis video? Yes.
What's the movie?
Nacho Libre.
They're cracking up at
that.
Dude, no. People would call him Nacho in high school, or like he would want people to call him
I would say junior year of Spanish, like, because like you're supposed to have like a Spanish name. I wanted to be either called Nacho, Pablo Escobar, or Poppy, because Poppy's like daddy, and I thought like that was the greatest idea. Like, oh, the teachers call me daddy every single day, and I couldn't pick.
What'd you do, Nacho?
God bless me. No, so I did Nacho Poppy. So technically it means not your dad, but I was like, I don't care. Nacho Libre Poppy. I was like, I am set. I'm cool. But no, like that movie, like I've never, gonna give a shout out to Mason Brunner. Mason, you remember Mason Brunner? He deserves a shout out. He's playing pro football in Spain, actually.
I saw
Super
that.
cool.
Yeah,
Super
that is
cool.
so cool.
But like, no, I kid you not. I've never been able to just sit, like before like a wrestling practice or just randomly. Like we could be on the bus like after a wrestling duel, like going home, and if he quoted something from Nacho Libre, I would be able to pick up where he left off. And we just, oh my god, we just like did.
That's kind of like how Hot Rod is for me. Have you ever seen Hot Rod?
I remember like
Dude, me and my sister would rewatch that movie so many times.
Like, that's what I mean. Like Hot Rod and
Such a good
Nacho
movie.
Libre are like the typical like shitty movies, but
it's
so shitty
yeah.
that it's good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like Nacho Libre, like I don't know.
Do you have like a favorite director or something like that?
I do not.
No.
You want to know actually a fun fact though?
What?
Nacho Libre is not my favorite movie. I said one of them.
Okay, what's your other favorite movie?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Cause I don't know, I fell in love with like it's so weird, but I fell in love with the concept of like he like furiously thought out every single move for like his day off, and I was like, holy crap. And I was like, that's dope. And like I remember when it was senior skip day when we were seniors, I tried to film it. To try to film like what I could do. Like I think I took like a Snapchat of me on like a roller coaster because I was like I don't know. But yeah, that's my favorite movie. Kind of random, but
I think so. I'd say my favorite director would be Quentin Tarantino, and then also I feel so self-conscious in here. Jameson's in there, and Mike is in there laughing at us.
I was gonna say, I mean,
But
I don't know,
okay, so I would
but-
say Quentin Tarantino is my favorite director, and I also really like the Coen brothers because The Big Lebowski is probably one of my favorite films, and they directed that. And I also really like Fargo. Those are my two favorite like Coen brother films, which I think those are like their most two popular. And also, do you know like what movies Quentin Tarantino directed? Like Pulp Fiction. Have you seen that?
That's like the only one.
Have you seen Django? I feel like you'd like
Django
that.
Unchained?
Yes. Have you seen that?
Parts of it. The only
feel
the
like you'd like
the
it.
only like one like Quentin Tarantino movie that I've like Pulp Fiction. That's like the only one.
Yeah.
Like
You gotta watch Django though, because there's a really subtle, like, hilarious quotes from that movie, like, and then the ending fight scene is the best fight scene that I've ever
Really?
seen. I think that's definitely the number one like fight scene ever, in my opinion.
it's crazy.
But yeah, I really like Inglourious Bastards. I think that's one of my favorite
Is
movies
that
as well.
Tarantino, too?
That's Tarantino.
Okay, yeah. So I've seen like
Have you seen that movie?
I've seen Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean. Like Pulp Fiction is like the movie that I watched. And,
It's
like,
that's
and,
the
like,
most
I
popular
knew,
one.
and I knew it was Tarantino. Like Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah, I love Inglourious Bastards. I think that's a really great story. It's
Is it true?
hilarious.
Like this is so stupid, but is it like somewhat true? Like I don't know.
I think there's true parts about the movie, but I don't know.
Because I heard like I don't know, like I want to say finger thing, but that which sounds so weird, but like how, because like I heard that this was somewhat true, that like in World War II like there were spies and they did this instead of this, you know what I mean?
Oh
That movie?
yeah.
Like, I heard that part was like
Yeah.
kind of true, but I mean other than that I don't know.
Yeah. I love that scene.
Yeah,
It's so like slow in the beginning though, so it like kills my soul a little bit,
yeah.
but it like picks up so quick and I'm just like, dang, I love it.
I don't know. I guess I do have a director that I like.
Do you? Who?
Jared Hess.
What movies does he direct?
It's like directed, produced. I don't know what the difference is, but like I know like he was a substantial like
Right.
role. Nacho Libre, and guess which one?
What?
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, like I don't know. I
Dude,
remember.
Napoleon Dynamite is such a classic.
Kid you not. Kid you not. Senior year, I researched. I don't even know what the town's called, but like they shot the movie like in Idaho, in like a small town in Idaho.
We should go there sometime.
Like that's what I was getting. Like I kid you not. Like for like 3 days straight during the week, all I did, like Napoleon Dynamite scenes.
You want to
where it's
know
shot
my
at.
favorite scene from Napoleon Dynamite
What?
is when they're in that taekwondo class and that one guy with this weird ass outfit,
Oh yeah.
and he's like, what is it? Do you want to be roundhouse kicked in the face with this? I don't
This
fuck.
one.
What was it?
I don't
What was
know,
the
but
line?
I don't remember like the specific like scene or I do remember this the scene, but like the wording, but I just remember, are you mad that I go home to Starlight night? And it's like this obviously like roided up like blonde like
So funny.
girl. I don't know, but that was one of my.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I had something that I wanted to talk about. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. Favorite actor or like actors that like you go, holy shit, I didn't know he did that. Couldn't be. It doesn't have to be your favorite, but
I really like Brad Pitt because of a lot of the movies that he's in.
really,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is Quentin Tarantino's last movie that just came out like last year, I think. And I didn't really like the movie that much because I really like all of his other movies,
yeah,
and it just didn't like hit the standard for me. It was really good. Don't get me wrong. I love the ending, but I really loved Brad Pitt's role in that. He did a really great job, especially at the end. He smoked this like acid dipped cigarette, and it was so funny seeing him like act that way. And I really love him in Inglourious Bastards, of course. He does an amazing job in that.
yeah.
And Fight Club. Have you seen Fight Club?
I have. That's what Mark Wahlberg's in there too, ain't he? Or am I thinking of? No. He's okay. You're gonna understand.
You're probably thinking of like Brad Pitt.
No,
Because,
because
like-
no, trust me. Like what Mark? We're gonna do some research right here. Hold on, Mark. You're gonna see why I thought it. Mark Wahlberg fight movie.
Because it's Edward Norton and
The Fighter.
Brad Pitt
It's called The Fighter.
that are...
You can kind of see why I screwed that up. Like Mark Wahlberg's movie is called The Fighter.
Yeah, but it probably isn't like the same at all. Let me look. The Fighter.
It's like a legit boxing movie. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I mean, yeah.
Well, I kind of see where you're coming from, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think we can wrap up soon.
It's cool with me.
I'm gonna...
I just wanted to say, do you know what like movie like kind of creeped me out? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Because like, you know why? Because you look at Johnny Depp and you see Captain Jack Sparrow, like you see like this long hair dreads. I don't know, or something.
Dude, he looks so creepy in that movie. It's
Like,
insane.
And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I don't know what they did, but like they literally like he's clean shaven.
Oh yeah.
And like he talks super weird.
Yeah, he
And
looks
I was
like a
like-
doll almost, like
I
his
was like,
face.
what? But yeah.
I'm gonna do a little guest caller and see what his favorite movie is. Hi, Dad.
What's up?
I just wanted to ask you a quick question.
Yes, you're my daughter. I think.
What is your favorite movie?
Put him on the
That's broad.
spot. Put him on the spot.
Of all time? I'm gonna say the movie Platoon.
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 All right. Thank you. That was a question for my podcast.
Back up. Let me think about it. You know what? I'm going with Saving Private Ryan.
I thought
That
you
is
were gonna
that is
say
a
that.
great movie.
And it is
I'm
a great
gonna say-
movie.
That is a great movie.
Which light do we need? All right, is that it?
Yeah.
Copy that.
All right. Thank you,
All right.
Dad. I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Ed always coming in clutch.
And that's how we'll wrap up the show.
Wrap it up with Ed. All right.
So thank you, Bearcast Media and BTV, for everything, because you're awesome. and Jameson Windle for switching, of course. Mike Mitchum was also sitting in there for a little bit. He's directing the short film, and my dad's calling me back for some reason.
Put it on pause.
Hello?
Did Nate answer Titanic on that question?
Time out, because I did watch Titanic at your house. I remember
I know.
that.
That's the first time you've seen a naked set of boobs, I think.
Hell yeah, I was. I was like, what, like 4? 4? 5? I don't know.
I'm on my way. All right, gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
That is correct. The first pair. No, getting the cut down. We'll cut it out. Okay. Damn it.
I'm not cutting that out, but...
I was gonna say the first pair of tits that I saw. Shoot. Okay, cut that out. My mom's gonna watch this. You can't put that. My first pair of boobs I've ever seen on a nice lady was a Titanic.
That's a classic movie.
I know.
I'm sure it was a lot of boys. It was probably their first time.
Yeah.
Jameson's shaking his head now. All right, so any last words for episode 4?
How many views did we get on the 3rd episode? Can we check that out real quick?
Last time I checked, it wasn't that many. Kind of upset, but I'm still gonna make these. I enjoy.
Yeah, I enjoy
talking.
sitting down and talking. It's nice. What I can say, yeah, just if for anybody that's actually watching out there, listening, tell us what you want to hear. We'll do it.
36 views. I do have a loyal fan, so big shout out to Elizabeth. She's one of my childhood best friends. You're awesome. All right.
Oh, wait, Elizabeth Beckman?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember her.
All right.
See you later, BTV. Stay classy, Clifton. All right, we're done. All right.